Hola a todos y bienvenidos un día más a mi canal. Continuamos con este Bound by Flame para PlayStation 3 y como bien sabéis este es un juego que han dado con la PlayStation Network para PlayStation 3 en el mes de julio del 2018, así que nada, vamos a ver un poquito. Yo he visto que este juego tiene como unos 5 años de antigüedad. Vale. Vamos a ver aquí un momento los controles. Vale. Ataque, rompeguardias, sprintar, vale. Vamos al juego. Tutoriales sí, subtítulos sí. Vale. Vamos, este icono indica
I
que se
doubt I
están
shall
guardando
ever
los
forget the
datos.
strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan. The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course, they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead, and the bloodless world seemed ready to sink into an endless ice age, where there would be no place for the living. There were a few who still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the red scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
Explanada. Los soldados de los muertos errantes son lentos, pero poderosos. Recuerda bloquear sus ataques con R2 cuando estés en posición de lucha y... Bueno, para ser de la PlayStation 3 tiene buenos gráficos.
Great scouts. You can smell them from 50 yards away. So here we are. And just think, the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp. I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to stack pots on their trains.
Bueno, empezamos.
But he knows that. He knows his men, and he knows his powder master hates just hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful. I honestly believe we stay out of this damn war till the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of Vertiel is on the brink. Nothing will stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to, or even a tavern where you can spend your pay. There's no one left to turn back this filthy, stinking tide, if it were even possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. If their big ritual thing doesn't pan out, we're all gonna be left standing here with our asses hanging out. A bunch of chatty priests playing Sorcerer's Apprentice against 7 immortal mages. Sounds great. Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire, so they say. Damn, they're here already. I better warn the others fast.
Reunirse con el capitán delante del templo. Venga, vamos.
Hey, enjoy your stroll? Get over here and tell me about it.
Habla con el capitán de los espadas libres. Los objetivos de cada misión vienen indicados en el diario. A ver qué se cuenta.
By the looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet stroll. So, what did you see?
The Deadwalkers are already close. I got one of their scouts.
God's damn it, Vulcan! I've told you 100 times, recon means observing and reporting, not charging in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want him to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now that you've finally got your ass back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
And if you have questions, you know where to find me.
Conseguir material para fabricar trampas en el cofre. Vale. El mapa de localización. En todo momento puedes acceder al mapa del lugar donde estés pulsando Select en el menú del juego. También puedes usar botón direccional para mostrar el mapa rápido y averiguar dónde estás sin tener que detener la acción.
3 months without a chance to spend my pay. I'm sick of this goddamn war.
Vale, 10 trampas explosivas. Crea 10 trampas explosivas para Pillar. Para hacer una trampa explosiva, accede al menú bolsa con el botón direccional. Y a continuación selecciona trampa explosiva, una pestaña, objetos utilizables y pulsa tal.
Glass. Now that sounds bad.
That should do it. I'll give all these to Peeler. He'll figure it out.
I heard those red scribes can go for days without eating. Seems they live on book.
The way you're standing there looking like a kid waiting for sweeties tells me you have a question. Oh, come on then. Out with it.
Anything else I can do, apart from waiting for the hobblers to come knocking on the temple doors?
You could go and search the area. Nobody's coming back to collect what they left here. Or you could go and check inside. See if our adorable employers need a hand. Or a neck rub.
There's something creepy about our employers.
I shouldn't have to remind you of the Freeborn Blades Code. You don't ask questions about a paying customer. And of course they're strange. It doesn't take a genius to figure out they're more than just wise men seeking knowledge. But so far, the only thing that's bothering me is their insistence on performing their ritual in this god's forsaken temple.
I guess that this is the only place they could do it. Or maybe they just don't want to die without company. The whole thing stinks of mass suicide to me.
Ah, give it a rest, lad. Damn. I probably should have got them to pay in advance.
This isn't the ideal place to get trapped by the Deadwalkers. Do we have an escape plan?
If you think I dragged us to the top of this mountain without figuring out how to get back down, laddie, you're not going to be commanding troops anytime soon. It's true they're early, but the plan stays the same. We have to hold this position until the dozy bastards are done with their chanting. What comes after that is my concern until I tell you.
I was only asking, sir. I guess we could just hold our noses and chop our way out through them?
Don't count on it. If the Deadwalkers are already here, it means Bastion has fallen. It's just a way to the west, and that means we get stuffed by a whole siege battalion. There'll be hobblers, specters, spewers, maybe even a juggernaut if the gods have decided to stick it all the way in. The gods, or the Ice Lords.
I'll go, Captain.
El templo en la cima del mundo. A veces es mejor guardar la distancia con el enemigo. Vale, pues estamos en el templo.
The catalyst is in place. Everything seems to be going as we planned. These lords of the frozen shadows are in for a nasty surprise.
What the hell are you doing here? Did you lose something?
In a way, I conducted research on this temple before coming, and I learned that an ancient artifact was kept here.
You don't really look like you're ready to go back to the temple to find it.
It's just that I don't really feel like poking around on my own here. I was hoping that an object like that would be easy to find, but I can't see it anywhere. It's a round gray stone the size of a fist, and it gives off heat.
Great. And what's this stone for?
I have no idea. I have a description of it, but nothing about what it's used for. But if I could examine it, I'm sure I could find out what its powers are.
Right. I'm gonna continue my rounds. Try not to get in our way too much while you're doing your research. You'd be a lot safer back with the others.
During your rounds, do you think maybe you could try to find the sphere? Please, I'll pay you for it.
You better. Listen, we've got one or two other things on our minds right now, like keeping your asses safe from the Deadwalkers, for example. But if I come across the stone, I'll bring it back for you.
Busca entre las ruinas del templo el artefacto.
These brutes
Bueno,
make
del
me
hombre ese.
nervous. I
Esos
only hope they're
salvajes
worth
me
what
ponen
we're
de los
paying.
nervios. Espero que valga la pena. Que vaya.
Well, did you find it?
There are too many stones around here. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Shame.
Bueno, chicos, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Yo creo que es suficiente para ver un poquito de lo que va el juego, de su dinámica. Y la verdad es que está muy chulo, está muy chulo. Me entretendré yo en buscar aquí la piedra esta que falta. Así que nada, si os ha gustado darle al like y si queréis que suba más vídeos de